So, just getting things set up here. It's my first day back live streaming. Switching from Twitch over to YouTube, so I have to start from scratch, building my audience. You. So I like to keep it small, a tight group. Find communication works best that way. So, gonna keep it as exclusive as possible. I'm open to tips and feedback. Oftentimes take it. So, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask. I'm working on this angelic angel figure type. I'm gonna start putting some decorative symbols using some transparent white. So let's see how this goes. Working on this angelic angel figure type. I'm gonna start putting some decorative symbols using some transparent white. So let's see how this goes. Just getting some music set up here. Can't play without music. Come on, music. Come on, music. Find some. So I'm sporting this beard lately. Might need to shave it off. We'll see. So we're gonna go with music for studying. Oh, the Pink Panther. There's an oldie but goodie. Yeah, I know, you can't see my screen. Need some refined linseed oil. So when the paint's coming off too chunky or thick, you're gonna add some refined linseed oil to the mix. Gamblin' is always a good brand. They try to make toxic free material. Angelic symbolism. It's good to have the sliding easel built. really helps out a lot. So I'm just dabbing on my finger to lift up some of the paint, make allow for the undertones to show through, or values, where it's more in the shadows, so I don't have to glaze over it later. Trying to save some time. Yeah, messed that one up. Then sometimes stuff that should be easy, not always necessarily easy. Trying to figure out how to work with this new liner brush that I got. Not necessarily made for oils, but it is what it is. It's what I got. I know it's been such a long time. Very, very much so. Still trying to figure out how to work the whole streaming to YouTube thing. I'll get the hang of it. Gonna hopefully be getting something set up to stream throughout the night during the week. We'll see how that goes. What happened to Twitch? It's a dying platform. It'll take a little while for it to completely pass away. But it looks like Amazon is just gonna be letting it go. So transitioning over to YouTube here. How have you been? And I'm back to painting my older paintings, adding some details that I neglected to add in. There's so many artists that are all around the world. It's hard to connect with them and have a painting session, so trying to get back to streaming so that I can connect with other artists. Bring you guys into the studio again. Yeah, that was really cool. That really came together very nicely during Art Week down there in Florida, Art Basel Week. So I got to be part of Art Basel in a way. Looking to get something set up again this next year. Maybe rent a spot on the main strip. See how it goes. Glad you've been alright. I've been putting together a art therapy program for juveniles here in Michigan. So that's been taking up a lot of time. Getting used to managing people. So that's a whole nother skill within itself. Managing people. People are very interesting. Yeah, yeah. Might as well teach. Getting lessons, giving lessons. I don't know if this detail is showing up on the stream or not when I'm painting here, but I'm trying to make angelic symbols to represent the clothing or implied clothing. So I'm adding in some of these hairs and on her head. I'll go back over and glaze on the hues later on, because it's just a transparent white that I'm using. Adding in some of that detail. Practice is perfect. I've been trying to figure human anatomy out since I was in middle school. Trying to teach myself, but if I had a teacher, I wouldn't learn much better either. I might just not glaze on the hues. This might be fine. Like this. I really need to get my text to voice software back up and going, so I don't have to keep stopping and looking at the screen. Office certification from Adobe Photoshop. That is awesome. You're a professional now. You're a certified professional. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, such a great tool to like really speed up that design process. I was looking at my screen for a reference. I forgot I don't have a reference for this painting. How long have it been gone? It's been over a year, or maybe not quite. I'm thinking about a year. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be over here on YouTube from now on. Gonna not only just do streams over here, try to put together some training videos and whatnot and what such. I don't like that one. Hey, you're sticking in there. I appreciate that. I'm gonna be streaming during the week in a different facility, not as controlled as in the studio here. I see how that whole setup gets together. See how it turns out. Not giving up as a fan. Yeah, maybe I'll hunker down and put together those training videos finally. Since I'm putting together the academic curriculum for the kids, might as well get some videos going. I know, right? How'd you see that I went live? Still trying to figure out how this all works. I know they've got to do a better job at publicizing live streams than Twitch. That's one of the Twitch's major issues. Discord. Haven't been streaming, so I haven't been using Discord. I gotta get that up and going again. I have the software on my computer. I just have to log back in and just, get back into the routine. Hey, I appreciate the support. Nice. Well, I'm happy that you were able to spot it and jump on. Saves me from talking to myself, which I probably would do. There's nothing wrong with it. It's totally normal. Got a contract to do murals for the juvenile facilities here in Michigan. So I've been putting that together. Put that on my Instagram there, the large painting. Put that underpainting up. Still working on it. Smolio stream. Yeah. How's Smolio doing? Smolio. Smolio. Tell Smolio to come to YouTube. Ditch Twitch. Ditch Twitch. Be one of the cool kids again. Peer pressure. Aw. Life does that to people. Good. The community over there at Twitch is awesome. The people are awesome. The platform itself, the company itself. So hopefully that community transitions. The experts say it's about another year before Amazon completely shuts it down. So-called experts. Self-proclaimed experts. Yeah, right? That's awesome. It does mean a lot. All right. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as well. Unless if I get unexpected visitors to the studio. Then, well, tomorrow night. Yeah. Yeah, what a journey. It's been quite a while. I remember when I first started over there, I was talking about having a exhibition for my paintings. Then I had one. It's really cool. I'm happy that you've been along for the journey. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Like to set up some interviews, do some interview videos with some artists, and just get some career advice that can be shared with the general public, that will feed into helping the juvenile kids as well pursue things when they get out of the system. Something positive to pursue. So they don't just have to go right back to the streets. There's other ways to hustle. Hustle with your art. Hustle with your talent, your skills, your legal skills. I know. That's the next step. That's the next step. The castle. That is a dream. That will come true. Or goal. Dreams just live in your head. Goals come to fruition. Or something like that. I'll be painting and doing art the rest of my life. Trying to make it public as much as possible. So I've been teaching myself how to sculpt too. The last few months. Or since the beginning of the year. my first self bust sculpture didn't come out the best. But practice makes perfect, right? Yeah, you finally reached that pinnacle. Congratulations. Congratulations for your achievement. So I finished up this bubblegum painting for this hospital. They're having a gala event for their new neurology center. And I donated a bubblegum painting. It's a female blowing a bubble. And then there was a bidding war between two doctors, and to calm that squabble, I offered to do a copy of that so that there would be two, so they could both have the painting. Well, squabble, bidding war. And I dropped that painting off earlier today. She was pretty happy about it. Then watched a little bit of Drunken History there. Funny show. I'm just adding feathers to the wings, giving it a little bit more texture. Don't know if I'll glaze over color later on or not, or just leave it. We'll see. Of course, I have to wait for it to dry, and white takes the longest to dry out of any color. Even without all this extra oil that I'm adding in. OG, you're an OG. I so need to shave. Just noticing that now while I'm looking at the stream. You know, 1 year, 3 months, 4 days, and 23 hours. You're an OG. No, I do not have a logo. I need one. You have the inspiration back. That's good. I'm happy to inspire. Need to start being a little bit more social myself. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to trying to go live during the week. It'll be a challenge getting things set up at the facility for streaming. Might be a little sketchy as far as uploading. The internet there is kind of iffy, but it's better than nothing. Fan art. And I'm thinking this white is really bringing out the feathers quite a bit. I'm happy that I started working on it. I love that. It doesn't always happen, but when you're working on a painting, and the more you add, the more you work on it, the better it becomes. For the most part, that tends to be the way it is. The more you work on a project, the better it turns out. There's always that breaking point where things start getting worse, but often hit that wall where I absolutely hate how something looks. I always try to convince myself to work past that and just keep working on it, and it will slowly get better. But those emotions, those are real. I feel like it's terrible at that moment, but I have to have faith that although I feel like the piece is terrible and not going to work out, I push myself through it. Yeah, I have to get Discord back up and going. Maybe there's still some people there. Let people know that I'm over on YouTube now. Start building the community here. Helps to stand back from the painting to get a new perspective. Your eyes and brain adjust to what you're looking at. Bob Ross, a chill guy. Grew up watching him with my mom. It was always amazing how out of nothing he created something. It was quite inspiring. Like just a couple of strokes or a couple of marks with the knife. How quickly something takes form. Anime. Marvel. Nice. Happy to be in the top 3. Hoo-yah. Go-to artists. I have to get used to talking while I paint again. That is so awesome. I love that analogy. Like a fire. Starting with a spark. So true, though. Ah, it's starting to rain outside. I love the sound of rain, though. You say you're screenshotting your own quote. You know what? I'm gonna quote myself. So this area I'm definitely gonna glaze color onto, darken it up, but this allows me to add in some of those details. Without having to worry about color right now. Keep it simple. Oh man. Keep looking at my screen because it gives me a smaller view of the picture. It's the same as stepping back from the painting, or similar. So when I'm not streaming, I sometimes pull up my phone to look at the painting. Oftentimes, when colors are off or values are off, because the camera sees things a little differently than your eye, you can spot those errors and correct them. Resetting that brain, that visual. Resetting. Yeah, I've been learning how to manage people, and I've never had to do so much talking other than when I'm doing these streams. Managing people requires so much communication. Structured communication. Controlled communication. Oh, man. But I love learning stuff, so. And growth, so. Let's see. It's been stressful, though. At least when I'm talking and communicating and socializing while I'm doing my painting, it kind of equalizes itself. I get the stress sometimes, but while I'm painting, it equalizes that, balances that out, so. Yeah, that comes from the traditional method of using a mirror. which I have a mirror. I should get that set up out here. The youth center was throwing out this big glass mirror. So I grabbed it real quick. I'm like, I have a use for that. So you've been learning Photoshop. How are you doing at it? I follow some people on Instagram that do like 15-second tutorials for Photoshop to remind me of certain tools or certain techniques. Because for some reason, software, it's like math for me sometimes. I forget it if I don't use it very long. Math is terrible. I forget how to do math when I don't use it. I remember in school, I took a math class, and over the summer I come back, like I don't remember anything. I don't remember any of it. It was memorizing. Relearning stuff that you already knew. Yep. Been there. Careful. Yeah. They already. That's, all mirrors are used. Well, I don't know. Maybe they purposely have the reflective side facing away from the employees, and they cover it immediately after they paint on the back the silver. I have to watch that episode of How It's Made. Never bought a used mirror. Oh man. I gotta figure out how I'm going to work on these other angel paintings to finish them up. Well, this is a good practice one. Figure it out. The other ones, I'm not using white in. I'm gonna be using more of a transparent brown or ochre. We'll never actually know. True. Oh man, I've been wearing glasses instead of contacts. Recommended by my eye doctor. So apparently you're supposed to like switch back and forth when you wear contacts. Wear glasses for a while and then switch to contacts to let your eyes recover or rest. Guess it's a lot of strain on your eyes wearing contacts. And honestly, I feel like it's a strain on my eyes wearing glasses. Don't feel like my eyes strain when I'm not wearing glasses. Because my brain just accepted that I can't see stuff. So it doesn't strain to figure things out. Yeah, throwback. The one's over there. Yeah. Oh man. Gotta finish these up. My landlords came into my studio for the first time in 4 or 5 years. Gotta see my paintings and stuff, so they were impressed. And now I have fire alarms at work. Have a city inspection coming up. I need to find out what day that's on, or else I'm going to be surprised. Since I sleep during the day, I'm probably going to hear a knock on the door or hear people just walk in. Oh man. So I slept from noon until 5 or 4. Not enough sleep. Then I had to wake up and go deliver that painting. No stick lab. Oh man. Oh, I want to get some sleep soon. What time is it where you're at? $2:52 a.m. And I'm Eastern, so it's about 3:50. Oh man. I need to stop yawning. I do notice that I'm not as productive when I'm adding detail and working from the imagination than when I'm streaming. Streaming forces me to just continuously paint. Where when I'm not streaming, working on the details and stuff, I take a lot of time to just sit back and look at it and try to figure out what I'm gonna add. Maybe I'm too afraid to make mistakes, but or maybe it's a lazy thing. I don't know. Even if it means, well, you need your rust too. But I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's been over a year. That's so cool. Yeah, it's so cool that you were on. OG. There you go, pigeon. Some of these shadows in the pigeons were a little too harsh. I did last year I did like tests, but no actual streams. I did like little test things. But yeah, so yeah, this is basically my first stream here on YouTube. So you're here from the beginning. Still have to readjust, reorientate my OBS settings. My camera, my audio again. But I have all the tools starting out this time. And of course I'll figure out that streaming from the other or the other facility in here. Streaming here on the weekends and streaming there during the week. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, used to watch Bob Ross. Bob Ross with my mom growing up, inspired by that. And the other thing she got me hooked on to unart related was Star Trek. There's a new Star Trek coming out, or came out this month, a new series. So I should look that up, start watching that, and get caught up. No, I haven't figured out what the schedule is really going to be. I'll figure that out along the way. A little bit quicker to establish what the schedule is going to be. I never really fully established a schedule before, so, but I'm going to figure something out. But the idea is I'm going to be streaming probably from 1 till 3, take a break at 3, and then 5 till, or 4 till 6, probably every day of the week. Getting back into this, and I'll get back into the gym too. Feel a little bit better that way. Yeah. Yeah. Muscular. It'll be more for just the stamina that it actually provides and mental health. Notice that I feel happier when I'm working out. Not when I'm working out, but after I'm done working out throughout the week. I don't think anybody feels great when they're working out. Kind of got inspired by my friend's 5-year-old. He did a fun race or fun run today. He ran over a mile before we could get him to stop and take a break and just walk. He ran six laps around the track. He was saying that he got thirsty. He was thinking about getting water, but thought to himself that he should just keep running because he still had energy to burn. So, we made him stop and walk. His face was getting pretty red. Gonna be around tomorrow night. I'm gonna go. Gonna have a live stream tomorrow night as well. Have things a little bit more planned of what I'm gonna do. I know, it's impressive. Yeah, I was surprised. He was faster than anybody in his school. Of course, there's only one grade in his school, but all the other classes and stuff. He was faster than any of the other kids. None of the kids ran more than 2 laps before walking. He just kept going and going. Yeah, it will definitely be at night sometime. Maybe starting around midnight. Midnight or 11 for me, which would be like 10 o'clock for you, or 11 o'clock for you. Roughly that. We'll see. Ooh, I hear thunder. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap this up for tonight. Should go a bit longer tomorrow. Wasn't really sure when I hit start streaming if it was gonna work or not, so yeah. Yeah, it would be much later. But yeah, if I see you, cool. If I don't, I understand. I'm happy that you were here tonight, though. It means a lot. Now, I just have to clean up a little bit before I end the stream. Keep the place organized. It really matters a lot that having a clean workspace. Really helps with being able to come to your workspace the next day or later in the week and being inspired. Versus coming to a dirty area. Not to mention working with oils, if you leave a little bit of a mess, it's going to cause everything to get messy. You're going to probably bump the colors or the palette. And that color's going to wind up everywhere in the studio. This is me reminding myself. Yeah, number one fan. Well, I appreciate you. Yeah, adding those details in that white in there really makes a big difference. I can already tell when I hang it up on the wall, and it's in the shadows too. So, so yeah, I think I'm gonna be working on the other two angel paintings, adding those details in and finishing those up probably tomorrow over the next couple of days. So. The throwback paintings. Well, I appreciate you for being here and supporting, and I'll see you next time. And thank you. You inspired me a little bit more than what I probably would have been if you weren't here to go ahead and keep doing these streams. So I appreciate that. Peace. Rest up. See ya.